Lights are all about community and bringing people down to celebrate not only the season, but our downtown. And so last year we decorated 150,000 lights down St. Clair Street, highlighting the businesses and Fleetwood's, the Hensville Park, put up a 25-foot Christmas tree. And it just was a place that people could go and enjoy and get into the spirit. On November 11th, it was a huge day. It was called Deck the Downtown. We had so many partners. It kicked off with the Blade Holiday Parade, which was bigger and better. And then, everyone went to the Imagination Station. ProMedica lit the tree in Promenade Park, and then it culminated here in Hensville Park. Look at the tree. We flipped the switch, lighting the tree, lit up Hensville, and then the ballet performed some of the Nutcracker, which will be happening, on December 9th and 10th. And then we went to the Walleye game. So it was just like a great way to flip the switch on the holiday season.
The neighbors, when we went to them last year and talked to them and explained to them what was going on and what we wanted to do, we obviously had to get their buy-in as well because it's their buildings, and they were very, very helpful, very generous, and they signed on and went along as well. We made a couple of little modifications to make their life easier this year and moved in around some of the windows of their businesses. In certain cases, the lights are on all the time during the day on an overcast day, and so sometimes when you look out your window and it's normally a clear view of Fifth Third Field or something else, and you suddenly see these vertical lights going across the windows, it was a little unnerving for a while. So we've made modifications for those businesses to make it easier for them to live and work downtown. But it's really, really benefited them with foot traffic coming by their businesses. It's also benefited the community because there are so many people coming down here to eat, to go to a ball game, to go to a hockey game, to do something in Hensville and in the Warehouse District. And then it's amazing to see people stop as they drive down the street or just walk and take pictures. This is like got to be the selfie center of the universe right now because there are so many people stopping and taking pictures of themselves in front of the tree, in front of the lights, in front of the fence. It's really, really rewarding to see everybody enjoying it so much. The process starts in October, so sometime in the middle of October, I think around the week of the 15th or 16th, they were out here beginning to reattach the fasteners. And so that was the first process, and then the lift comes and the lights begin going up. So it takes about 3 weeks or so for them to get all the lights installed, to add all the new lights that we had along the fence line working simultaneously. And then just before the holiday parade on November 11th, the tree began to go up. So that was very exciting as well. So this is a bigger tree than we had last year. Last year we had an 18-foot tree with a 3-foot star on top, and we've moved that to the front of Fifth Third Field. So now we're moving to the other side of our campus. And then we put that 45-foot tree up with a 3-foot or the 5-foot topper. That's a great tree, a lot bigger and a lot more time to put that up. So if you think about the process of getting your own artificial tree out of your attic and starting to fluff out the branches and do all of that work, imagine this like supercharged because the branches come out of the box just like they do when you buy it from the store, and you have to basically fluff all these things out, and there are probably 500 branches on that tree, not to mention the star and all the wiring that goes on internally. So it's a big process.
Since we came down here in 2009 with the building of the ballpark, the whole goal was to continue to revitalize and get people excited about downtown. Last weekend, 5,000 people were here when we flipped the switch, and all excited to see everything that's happening. It's so much fun to be able to hear people talk about Toledo is growing and coming alive, and there's so much activity to do. And there were people hosting their own holiday parties and just gathering in families and hot chocolate, and I don't know. Honestly, I got all teary-eyed that day because it was so much fun to see everyone gathered and just celebrating that, there are things to do here, and it's continuing to grow. You see all the new restaurants and the businesses that are moving back downtown that haven't been downtown in 20 years, and, downtown is the place to be.